Welcome students for Environmental Awareness Ability Enhancement Compulsory course. This is our second lecture. Today we are going to discuss the multidisciplinary nature of environmental studies. So before going to start our lecture, let us set our learning objectives. After successful completion of this lecture, you will able to learn the definition, meaning, and scope of environmental studies, understand the multidisciplinary nature of environmental studies, and to understand the need of public awareness. So let us start with the definition of environment. Everything that surrounds and affects living organism is environment. The sum total of water, air, and the land, and the interrelation that exists among them and with the human being or other living organism and material is known as the environment. The environment word is derived from the French word environneur, which means the encircle or a surrounding. All biological and non-biological entities surrounding us are included in the environment. As per the definition given in the Environmental Protection Act 1986, environment includes all physical, chemical, and biological surroundings of an living organism along with their interactions. How is environmental studies multidisciplinary in nature? Environment is complex and has multidisciplinary approach. Environmental studies deals with working on earth, its life support systems, its interactions, influences, its problems and the solutions. Keeping in view the complex nature of environment, knowledge and information from various disciplines of science, social science, law, and engineering have to be included in environmental studies to understand it completely. Life sciences includes botany, zoology, microbiology, genetics, and biochemistry helps in understanding the biotic components and their interactions. Genetic and biotechnology are emerging as a useful tool for finding solutions to environmental problems. For understanding the physical chemical structures of abiotic components and environment along with mass and energy transfer, we have to make use of basic concepts of physics and chemistry, geology, atmospheric science, oceanography, and geography. Mathematics, statistics, and computer science likewise serve as effective tools in environmental modeling. Subjects like economics, management, sociology provides the inputs for dealing with the socio-economic aspects associated with the various developmental activities. A synthesis of civil engineering, hydraulic chemical engineering, and nanotechnology provides the technical solutions to environmental pollution control and waste treatment that are extremely important for protection of the environment. Environmental law provides guidelines about the legal measures for effective management of environment. Environmental education and mass communication are two important subjects that are instrumental in disseminating environmental awareness. Environmental ethics provides the guidelines for a sustainable lifestyle. Environmental science, therefore, is a multidisciplinary subject where we deals with the different aspects using a holistic approach. Let us learn what is the scope of environmental studies. Due to its complex and multidisciplinary nature, environmental studies as a subject has a wide scope. It encompasses a large number of areas and aspects which may be summarized as follows: natural resources, their conservation and the management, ecology and biodiversity conservation, environmental pollution and their control technologies, social issues in relation to developmental projects and the relation with environment, human population and our environment. These are the basic aspects of environmental studies which have a direct relevance to every section of the society. Environmental studies can also be highly specialized concern on more technical aspects like environmental science, environmental engineering, and environmental management. In the recent year, the scope of environmental studies has expanded dramatically. The world over, several career options have emerged in the field that are broadly categorized in research and development in environmental studies, green advocacy, green marketing, green media, and environmental consultancy. Natural resources. As all of you know that we have very limited non-renewable source of energy with us. Environmental studies teach us how to use the available natural resources sustainably. Ecology and biodiversity conservation. Many species are become endangered due to their habitat loss and different man-made activities. Environment help us to learn how to conserve their habitat as well as how to conserve the available biodiversity. Pollution studies and control technologies teach us to clean our environment by using different available technologies. Human population and environment. As you know that the degradation of environment and increasing population are interrelated to each other. While studying the human population, we can easily find out the solutions on the activities of human that disturbs our environment. What is importance of environment? Environment belong to us, influence all, and is important to all. Whatever be the occupation or age of a person, he she will be affected by environment, and also he or she will affect the environment by her or his deeds. That is why it becomes very necessary to make everyone aware about the concise about the importance of environment. There is an internationally observed environmental calendar to mark some important aspects or issues of environment so that the people think, discuss, carry out campaigns and act for the causes of those environmental issues. Environment is one subject that is actually global as well as the local relevance. Issues like global warming, depletion of ozone layer, dwelling forests and energy resources, loss of global biodiversity, which are going to affect the mankind as a whole, and global in nature, and for that we have to think and plan globally. However, there are some environmental problems which are of localized importance. For dealing with the local environmental issues such as impacts of mining or hydro projects in the area, problems of disposal and management of solid waste, river and lake pollution, soil erosion, waterlogging, salinization of soil, fluorosis problem in the local population, arsenic population, pollution of groundwater. We have to think on all these activities and act locally in order to make people aware about those aspects of environment with which they are so intimate associated. It is very important to make everyone environmentally. Why there is need for public awareness? Evolution of human and environmental destruction are parallel to each other. Right from invention of fire, knowledge of agriculture to the human being, civilization, urbanization, industrialization, technological advancement, all these steps of human being are responsible for the environmental degradation. If we want to protect and sustain our earth, we have no other option but to make everyone environmentally educated. Our fast and energy demanding lifestyles pollutes the environment. To keep pace with the fast and busy life, people have become increasingly dependent on the machines to get the work done fast and make life more comfortable for us. Consumerism leads to environmental degradation. There is a sharp increase in consumerism. Within a few years, we the buying capacity of people increases, which have started overexploitation of natural resources. The available resources are limited and they need to utilize sustainably. The earth has definite capacity of tolerance for the pollutants and the population. Beyond that, the earth cannot assimilate the waste as well as support the life. In 1999, our population of earth reached to 6 billion marks. Thousands of generations contribute to this 6 billion, but within a span of 10 or 12 years, in 2011, we can cross or we cross the mark of 7 billion population on the earth. This population cannot be tolerated by or may not be tolerated by the earth. It is equally important to know what should be done to protect the earth and our environment. Thus, environmental awareness is very important and the most fascinating subject that is directly concerned with everyone. If you want to control the environmental degradation, public education or participation and awareness is must. Let us see the environmental concerns at the international and national level. Environmental issues receive international attention about 35 years back in Stockholm Conference held on 5th June 1972. Since then, we celebrate 5th June as World Environmental Day. At the United Nations Conference on Environment and Development held at Rio de Janeiro in 1992, no, the conference is popularly known as Earth Summit. And then, after 10 years later, the World Summit on Sustainable Development was held at Johannesburg. Key issues of global environmental concerns were highlighted in these events. Attention of general public was drawn towards the degradation of environment. Nobel Peace Prize in 2004 and 2007 was awarded to the environmentalist. In 2004, Nobel Prize was awarded to Kenyan environmentalist Wangari Maathai for her contribution to sustainable development, democracy and peace. This is the greatest recognition given to the case of environment at international level. In 2007, Nobel Prize was awarded jointly to Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, headed by Indian environmentalist Dr. R.K. Pachauri and former US Vice President Al Gore, for their contribution to the work of climate change. In addition to that, Advocate M.C. Mehta, which is also known as Green Advocate, was awarded Padma Shri by Government of India in 2016 for his work in the field of environment. There is a Chinese proverb: if you plan for 1 year, plant rice. If you plan for 10 years, plant a tree. And if you plan for 100 years, educate the people. So these words, we conclude our second lecture. Thank you.